I am sitting in the in the Target parking lot. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mindy and this is See Mindy Mom, and this is going to be a grocery haul and meal plan video for you guys coming right up. I am sitting in the Target parking lot. I just ran in for a quick little grocery haul, and I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of information, backstory, whatever, an intro to this grocery haul, and let you know that it is a very small one. It is the end of the month. It is January. We only have a few days left of January. Today is the 28th. Today is Monday the 28th. And I am really challenging myself to try to eat from the pantry, fridge, and freezer. Boy, I can't talk today. Eat from the pantry, fridge, and freezer as much as possible this week. I am a little bit overspent in my consumables budget. And if you're not familiar with what that is for us, we actually put all of our consumable items in the same line item in our budget. So it's not just groceries, it's not just food, it's paper products and cleaning products and laundry detergent and personal care items, razors and soap and stuff like that. It all comes out of the same part of our budget. So I am, a little bit overspent in that budget for this month. That doesn't mean that we don't have the money to cover it. We do. It just means that I'm really trying to rein it in until I get to a new month, and it would help us out a lot in catching up in that category if I can put off my really big grocery haul for one more week. So I challenged myself to look around in my pantry, fridge, and freezer and see what I have on hand, and I was wanting to spend less than $30 on my groceries this week, and I specifically wanted to come to Target because I wanted to spend less than $30, and I have a $20 Target gift card from a previous shopping trip here that I could roll onto it, which would mean that I would only be spending about $10 out of pocket on my groceries for the week. And I'm happy to say, I can't believe it, but I was able to accomplish that. My total after my gift card and after my Cartwheel coupons were taken off, and after using my Target Red Card, subtracted 5%, it was $7.88 out of pocket. Woohoo! For the things that I needed to fill in this week. So it's going to be an interesting one as far as meal plans go. When I do this kind of thing, I can't always eat what we want every single day. We have to just make do with what we have. And I think it's actually a good exercise too in being good stewards of what we have, not letting things go to waste, and exercising a little discipline and saying, you know what, such and such really sounds good, but I actually have all the ingredients for such and such. So we're going to make that work for tonight. It's also an opportunity to look and see what I need to use up. What packages of things are open in my fridge, in my freezer, in my pantry. What things, they've been open for a while. For instance, there's a bag of hash brown potatoes, like frozen, shredded hash brown potatoes in my freezer that have been open and in there for over a month. So I really need to try to go ahead and use those up, and I'm making a soup out of those today, which I'm actually going to show you in my what I eat in a day video. But that's where I am with that. So it's going to be a very, very small haul, and it's going to be, just kind of some interesting and also just some very, very basic, simple, easy recipes that I came up with, along with some recipes that use specific ingredients based on what I had on hand. So that's where I am with that, and let me show you what I got from Target. All right, this is it, my teeny tiny Target haul. Most of it is produce and meat. I needed some chicken breasts for some recipes that I'm making this week. I got some bananas, some carrots. Actually, the organic carrots were the cheapest. I only needed a few, and I didn't want to buy a big 3-pound bag. So carrots, lettuce, a bag of apples, some tortilla chips. We pretty much always have those on hand for various and sundry. A block of cream cheese for a couple of different recipes this week. Some pinto beans, 1 can, 2 cans of chicken noodle soup. Yes, I went for the Market Pantry brand. We like Campbell's, but I thought we'd try this. I have a can of Campbell's, so I thought I'd just mix it together and see if that kind of helps. It's for the kids, and you'll see why when I show you my meal plan. Some jar queso, 1 Smart Point for a serving, and then some single slices, some American single slices. I'm not a fan of this cheese or processed cheese in general, but this does make the best grilled cheese sandwiches, and that is on the meal plan for later this week. So let me show you what we're eating. All right, so the hard thing for us whenever I am trying to go really cheap on the meal planning and the grocery hauls for the week is that a lot of people, myself included in the past, whenever I am trying to save money on groceries and trying to make cheap meals, A lot of us will use fillers like rice, pasta, and potatoes and cut way back on the more expensive ingredients like meat and cheese and veggies. And that's not really the way that we eat. I mean, even my kids don't really love a whole bunch of starch. I mean, they like it okay. Um, so whenever I am trying to, work the freestyle plan and stay on plan and not have a bunch of those super starchy carbs that are high in points, it can be difficult to plan a budget friendly meal plan. So I am trying to look and see what I have on hand, but also not overload my recipes with a bunch of pasta and rice and potatoes, because then it's super high in points and it makes it harder for me to stay within my points for the day. So let me show you what I came up with. Okay, here is my meal plan for the week. I forgot to tear off my little grocery list here, but luckily it was fairly short, so I remembered just about everything, except for the butter, which I can actually pick up later. I've already got some things in the back here for next week as well. These were things that I needed for school, for my kids' school, for stuff, so that comes out of a different part of the budget. And this is stuff, obviously, my husband just added, so it'll go on next week's because I didn't get it this week. Tonight I am trying this simple cheeseburger soup made with hash browns. It is coming from savingfor6.com, and I have made some adjustments. I'm not using a full bag of hash browns. I'm only using what I have left in this bag, which came out, it's about half a bag, and it came out to 11 smart points. I'm using 90-10 ground beef. I'm not putting the cheese in. I'm using 2 ounces of cream cheese instead. And I got it down to 41 smart points for the entire recipe. So it'll be 5 smart points if it serves 8, 6 if it serves 7, and 7 smart points if it serves 6. It just depends on what I want to make a serving size. Tomorrow night I'm going to do a taco night, and I'll probably have taco salad. My husband and I probably will do that, and the kids, I've got plenty of tortillas for soft tacos. On Wednesday, we're at the church. On Thursday, I'm doing a tried and true recipe for us. It's a crock pot recipe, cream cheese chicken chili. It's just like kind of a really thick chicken taco soup, and it's just more of a chili than a soup. It's really good. Friday, my husband and I are going out to dinner. We're gonna have a date night, so we'll probably order a pizza for the kids. On Saturday, I am doing this easy baked chicken recipe. It is from Skinnyish Dish, and I have never thought to brine the chicken breasts before you marinate them and bake them. So I'm gonna try this recipe. It comes out to 1 smart point per serving, just because she uses a little olive oil in the rub that you put on the chicken, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to try that. And then on Sunday, I'm going to do just soup and sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches. And then that will bring us into next week. And on Monday, I'm doing an epic grocery haul because we will have used up quite a few things in our pantry. And fridge and freezer, and so I will need to restock quite a lot of stuff. But getting through this week, using a real simple meal plan is going to help us in this part of our budget. So I am willing and happy to do that. I forgot to mention too with the chicken, I know how to make rice-a-roni from scratch using just rice and some spaghetti noodles. So I'm going to probably do that to go with the baked chicken instead of buying a box of it. I actually have all the ingredients just to make it. So as you can see, I'm using some hash brown potatoes in this. I'll make some rice to go with the chicken, but I don't have just a ton of like rice and pasta and stuff like that, a bunch of inexpensive starchy carb ingredients. I'm still trying to choose things, that I can make work on the WW Freestyle plan and that the kids and the husband like. I haven't filled in all the veggies, but we have plenty of those in the freezer to use up, and we have fruit on hand now too as a snack. Okay, you guys, sorry it's not very exciting this week. As I said, I'm trying a couple of new recipes, trying to stretch some ingredients and shop my pantry, fridge, and freezer so that I can stretch our grocery budget into next week and kind of wait a few days before doing a big grocery haul. But that's what I have. And still a few new recipes. I will try to link those in the description box. I know sometimes I forget. If I forget, guys, just remind me and I'll come back and do it later. But I will link the 2 new ones that I mentioned in the description box, and also for that homemade rice-a-roni recipe, if you want that too, I'll link that in the description box. And that's what we're having. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are eating this week, what you're making, if there's any recipes you think I need to include in future meal plans, especially if they're WW friendly. I love to hear about them. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys super soon. Bye.